Hi, my Libras. Welcome to your August monthly reading. What could you expect from August? This channel is Once Upon a Time Tarot. I am Queen of Wands if you are new here. And monthly, I will be doing monthly individual zodiac signs. So normally what I do is I just shuffle what can they expect, throw out the cards, and I look at them all together briefly, and I just put together a story. Just whatever comes the first time I stay with. So I've been doing it forever. I don't try to second guess myself. So when I put all these together, I'm laughing because there's a reason. The first thing I got when I looked at them was the scene from The Wizard of Oz when Glinda, the Good Witch, told all the little munchkins, it's okay to come out now, you're safe. That was the first scene. And when I looked at these cards, I had seen that there was fearfulness, anxiety, disappointment, but things were about to change. Okay, so with our Six of Wands, that's all about recognition. So if you've been doing something, and again, this is a Libra collective, so it's not a personal reading. It's about, it could be about anything. Only you know. It's either love, finances, career, combination, only you know. So with the Six of Wands, the first thought I had was, well, Six of Wands is all about recognition. Who's been ignored and is finally going to get recognized? Is it you? And my air signs, have you been ignored by a fire sign? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Doesn't have to be, I'm just telling you what the cards are. So then we came to the Empress, and I feel like with the Empress, every time my Libras tried to grow, whether that was work, relationships, whatever, they came up against adversity. And the Nine of Pentacles is just that. It's an adversity card, but you make the best out of it. So maybe you've stopped trying at work. Maybe you have, just done the bare minimum. Maybe relationships, you decided to take a break from trying with them. Maybe there's one person in particular that you got tired of putting in all the work. Okay, so maybe you stopped. Because you found too that with the Eight of Swords, that was giving you a lot of anxiety. And it was giving you, it was giving you anxiety, but I feel like it kind of forced you a hand of not moving forward. So it made you more like skittish or anxious to do things that normally you would do anyway. So the Eight of Swords is an interesting card because I just use these down here as ending cards because you could see that she can actually move away. And swords are air signs like yourself, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Eight of Swords tells us that your anxiety, it's your thoughts that are holding you back. So again, maybe you try to grow some stuff only to get hit with adversity. So only you know. So then we come Mr. King of Swords. And he was interesting because that could be you. Because the King of Swords is Aries, is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. In my head, all the signs are all one now. This is why I only do a couple of readings a day. So King of Swords is somebody who blocks their emotions. And again, I think that's what you've done. You've blocked the ports, the channels. You don't want the boats coming in. We'll use those as a metaphor for emotions or, any of that stuff you didn't want coming into you. And you're like, I'm going to get ahead doing this. But not really, because you just got more and more disappointed. And you can see that focusing on what you want but not getting it was giving you anxiety. So maybe it wasn't the thing you wanted so much. Maybe it was the way you went about it. So then I clarified with the Death card. And death never means physical death. Death is death of a situation. It's a habit. It's a way we do something. I mean, it could be simple as every day you walk 2 miles an hour on your treadmill for 20 minutes. Well, you're like, hey, I'm not getting anywhere doing this. So the next day you're going to go 3 miles an hour for 30 minutes. So it's changing things up that's going to give you a transformation. Because what you were doing before was leading to a lot of opposition and a lot of anxiety. So we know it wasn't working. So I think for my Libras, you finally get to see your ships are going to come in. The Two of Wands doesn't show the ships as the Three of Wands does, but the Two of Wands tells us they're out there. We know it. And that's that feeling that we get inside when nothing is happening, and people don't like when nothing happens. Trust me. I read for a lot of people. They call me a lot of times and say, I'm just calling because everything's quiet. And I'm like, enjoy it. Because it's that old saying, everything gets quiet before it starts moving. And that's what's happening with my Libras. I'm finding that when I look at these cards, a lot of stuff that you were up against opposition had to probably do with timing. And it just wasn't ready yet. And not only was it ready yet, but it was the way you went about it. So I feel for my Libras in the month of August, you are going to really understand how to handle a situation, how to get yourself where you want to be. And again, that's like turning up the speed on the treadmill. That's just an analogy. Although if you do walk on the treadmill, turn it up. I just turned mine up today and walked up a hill. So it looks good for you because I think this is going away. You have a lot of growth. Don't forget, she's a pregnant lady and she's trying to grow things. And it is the pregnant lady card. So if any of you are out there, this could be in your life. It could be in your life if you're looking to get pregnant. But I think you have to change the way you go about it. So if the recipe hasn't been working, it's time to change it up. And August looks like you finally get the recognition, whatever area it is in your life. All right, everyone. Hopefully this reading made sense. If you can, please like, comment, or subscribe and follow. I appreciate it. It helps. I'm trying to build this up because I really let it go on YouTube and a lot of my channels. So I'm really trying to build everything up again. So if you could help the cause, I would appreciate it. And this is Once Upon a Tarot Time, or Once Upon a Time Tarot. I switched that around. And everybody have a great rest of the day.